How do you feel about the whole AI art as an artist yourself, a digital artist?
I wouldn't go that far. No. But
Would you ever use it for the benefit of yourself?
I don't think it. I don't. The only way that I found myself using it is for reference. But I feel like that's what it's like. If we were gonna have a perfect world, that's what it would be for. That's what it'd stay for. We would probably not just like generate like an image and just be like, this is my art. Because I feel like it's really dicey to try to figure out even the question of like, whose art is this? Where it's like I spend time sitting down watching videos, trying to figure out like hour-long videos, 2-hour-long videos, sometimes like multiple in a row from the same people who are explaining like the process of like AI,
where it gets its art from,
and how it works. And it's like, even then, I'm just like, so is this stealing or not? Because people feel quite some way about it. And I'm not gonna lie, before it dropped, just seeing the hint of it, very excited.
Can I show you, or on the topic, some badass AR art?
Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead.
I was also gonna say, would you equate it to more? Would you equate it to it being more along the lines of like a model display?
Yeah.
Or like a rough draft?
Would it be an AI? I feel like you can get, depending on how much you're leaning on it, you could get both. But I think if you're going in like to art like with a vision, and you find, oh, it's kind of, you can't exactly get that vision.
What do you think about that?
Oh yeah, I've seen this. I love that.
That was used. They use AI for that.
Yeah, but me myself,
I don't mind it.
Yeah, me myself,
I think it looks fucking cool.
Yeah, I'm not going to sit and be the kind of person and see a piece of AI art, and the moment I find out it's AI, I'm like, it's instantly trash, because that doesn't feel genuine. That doesn't feel genuine, because it's like, it wouldn't have been trash to me if I knew, you know. So it's just like, I see that, and it's like, whether that was AI or not,
this is hard.
I liked it. We can argue like intent and integrity and like vision and process, but I think that also goes back to your thing where it's like, is this for a rough draft or is this for
like a model display?
Yeah. And I think it could be for more, depending on like how much you want to lean in on it. But I think when you go into art, you should be going in with like a vision, and if you don't have it, search for it. Maybe you can search for it there. It's like, man, I can't think of anything that would have a landscape that is really describing what I'm thinking. But also, I can't imagine how exactly it'd be done. So, let me go. AI, how would you, let me see. Don't like that. Let's change my wording. Let's change this. Let's change that. It's like, I can get something from this.
It's more like a, it's almost like, what the fuck is that called, bro? Where like you fill in the blank of something.
Oh, it's not ad-libs. It's it's the thing.
It's categories almost. Shit like that.
It's like
I don't even know that's the right one. Categories.
It's like there'll be a bunch of sentences, and then like all the nouns will be missing.
Yeah. You just gotta put in the names.
Yeah. It could be something like that too.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's crazy, bro. Do you think there's a limit to like? Would you put a limit on like as far as people could use it, meaning that they could use it as a base, and then like eventually create new artwork that way, or like they can't profit off of this, or can they profit off of it?
I think
if I gave you the option to choose,
I think we would. If you gave me the option, we would spend a lot of time trying to fine tune lines when it came to media, of like when it came to different media. I wouldn't, because AI isn't a blanket thing. It's like we have AI in movies, we have AI
editing photos. I have that, like
yeah, but then it's like also, or it's like the algorithm on your phone that like tells you, it's like, oh, your next YouTube video, the next clip you're gonna see on Instagram, like that's AI, and it's just like
That kind of curation.
yeah. It's like if it was up to me, we'd spend a lot of time trying to figure out these lines and trying to figure out boundaries. And I think the only thing that makes it hard to find boundaries is knowing where they get their sources and them telling the truth. Where it's like recently finding out that like AI companies are like scraping YouTube videos en masse, just lots and lots of YouTube videos. Some channels they got like 40, 50 videos. Some channels 1 or 2 videos, but it's a lot of channels. Like Marquez Brownlee.
Pulling from them.
Yeah, and it's like pulling titles, maybe thumbnails, something like that. Maybe all the data. I don't know what all they're getting from it, but it's just like that's very illegal. Like it's in YouTube's terms and thing was like you can't scrape YouTube like that. You're not supposed to do that. And it's just like,
does it cite the sources for like ChatGPT and shit like that? Is there if I would request you to get like it?
I think
if I
there's
requested
some,
like a page where like it's cited sources, like would they give me that or not?
Slightly hazy on that, but I think there is some statement on like, oh yeah, we like scanned like these places like this or at this time. But I think the reason why there was an issue is maybe because there's not really specifically known where, but more because I think it was like a general like, oh yeah, we did the internet thing.
It's dangerous, bro.
Yeah, because
it's also like, imagine being the guy
like,
where you're like, that's my art.
No, yeah, exactly. Because it's like, all right, with the AI music, there was times where people were like going to the AI music generator, and like again, I'm not the kind of person to just throw hate. So there's some music you can hear from this thing where like if you didn't know it was AI, it's like, not really bad. Kind of like this, or that was interesting, because it also sometimes makes weird or interesting decisions with music where I'm like, that wasn't bad.
Oh, I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
I don't want to fuck you up though. Are you on something right now?
Go ahead.
I wanted to say, like, what if the alternative was like, I hope no one steals this, bro. If someone steals, I'm gonna fucking vomit, bro. You know we have AM and FM radio. Oh. AI radio.
Oh.
Where you get the hits of the country, the hits of the 70s, all AI'd though. And I'm talking about peak AI, where you don't know if there's a difference. You just know because it's AI. They like at least give you that.
There would have been no world.
There has to be a label on it that this is artificially intelligence like music. So like Kendrick just dropped a new album in AI. You could listen to it. It's not Kendrick, but it is channel AI.
Oh, that is much worse than I thought.
Not live though.
I know what you're saying, but that isn't. See, that's an interesting idea, because that also delves into like, if they made really good AI TV and movies, and you were just selecting actors' faces and like genres and settings,
it could be leading to that, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And it's like, the thing is, a lot of people,
time capsule is gonna be. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, truly, a lot of people hear that kind of idea and hate it. They're like, that's horrible. But it's like,
is it horrible or inevitable, bro?
Yeah, there's that too. But there's also me, where, you know me, I play a lot of devil's advocate. I play a lot of devil's advocate. And I hear that, and I'm like, if we can find a way to make this not sleazy, because like that's the issue with AI. I don't think it's the AI itself, because it's like, in a perfect world, these tools come out and we're all using them fairly.
A powerful tool.
It's a powerful tool. It's only getting stronger.
We were talking about how powerful AI is.
Did you cut out that part where we were making love? Wait, are you?
Oh shit, my bad. That was AI too.
That was AI. But okay,
that was a VR AI. That's crazy.
They just AI'd me saying that.
That's wild.
I would never let you fist me.
Oh my god, go to datpiff.com right now. But yeah. We were talking about how powerful the fucking tool was. I'm trying to remember how
like playing devil's advocate and stuff that. Yeah. I think like in a perfect world, like this tool like, I honestly didn't see this coming. Like, I was very hyped for AI. Like, I was telling you guys about this, like COVID and stuff. And, like, that this stuff was starting to, like, peak, and, like, people were doing weird things with, like, art generation and this to other things. And I'm like,
spaghetti, Will Smith eating spaghetti.
there's also, like, that shit. And it's like, we were all a little bit surprised. A lot of people were also like, that's very uncanny. And I'm like,
there's almost something creepy about it.
yeah. And it's like, AI, that's a little bit wild. It's going to be a while before it's good. And we were all like, oh, I kept saying, I'm like, it's just only going to get better. I've never not said that. And it's like, I was excited, bro. And then AI becomes like just this thing. And then like AI leaks. And like there's like a basis for everybody to have. There's a bunch of people with it. And like immediately you see the most crazy, fucked up, degenerate things happening.
Yeah.
People are trying to profit. People are scamming people. The Charlie and the Chocolate Factory thing. How does that happen? How do you see those AI pictures in the Charlie and Chocolate Factory thing?
Yes.
And assume that that's...
For those who don't know, a group of parents got tricked through AI images.
Yeah, I think that's
about
what
like
that was.
Something to do with like a Willy Wonka, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, that
amusement park that really was just a bunch of grown-ups in costumes.
Yeah,
like,
just a bunch of guys in a place, like in a room with candy.
Low key, like how's there like no cops called on that?
Yeah, it's like, what is this?
If there's ever a time to call the fucking 12, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like, this is, I need my money back or something. something, bro.
Just put them in handcuffs, just for me, just so I could get the satisfaction of like
exactly. But
it's feeling duped.
But it's like everybody had to go in immediately, like, oh, I'm gonna use AI to make like shitty books and stories.
Old people love AI, dude.
Yeah, there's that on like
Facebook. They love AI.
I can't stand Facebook, bro.
They love it. We're like, this motherfucker's swole now. Like they're doing some other shit. I don't
they
know
are
why.
like editing themselves. Like you're seeing like people like your auntie. She's now like a supermodel
album, bro.
Yeah, she's like a super.
I'm like, what is going on?
It's like, what's happening, bro?
I wonder if they know that like I have like a photo that I posted recently where it was AI. The first image in the series of photos was AI. And I'm like, do people actually believe that that's me? Like with my hair slicked back and the suit and shit like that? I hope
There's
not.
There's a chance, dude. I mean, like, there's also like the photos of like people where they look like a completely normal, like the one where it's a guy on a horse.
Oh yeah.
Didn't you know that guy or something like that? We were like, that's that. You know, like you were like, he doesn't even look like that.
Terrible.
But you know,
it's that kind of shit's funny.
Yeah. But like that's what I was hoping, like how AI would affect.
Just memes.
It would be like memes. We would be able to do like cool video projects. We'd be able to like, I don't know. I always think the potential for something like YouTube. Mm-hmm. And now I hear AI and YouTube, and I'm just like, well, this channel's doing what with AI though? Because like even things like AI voices.
Oh yeah, that's some channels are just that.
Yeah.
Look at this crazy sample, or then it'll be like a random like song.
And it's like they're getting better because like I can always tell the difference between like a like TikTok kind of voice versus like an AI voice generator that like somebody paid for it and it's really nice. And like you can hear the voice, like you can hear like the natural things coming from it that you wouldn't hear from like the TikTok thing, if that makes sense.
Like breathing or fucking like
or
tonality or something.
Yeah, natural pause or like inflection change at a time in a part in a sentence, and it's like but
because they keep the same inflection throughout the whole shit.
Yeah. So it's like I like that. I love the idea of like narrator voice thingies being better, but then there's the artist side where it's like
my brother does voice acting. Nick.
Yeah. It's like me myself. I have projects that I want to do, and I would love for somebody to like voice it or something. But I hear the idea of like AI like voice things, and it's like so I could like train my voice and then like adjust my voice and like lower it with AI, or change my cadence on something with AI, and like do a different character, and I wouldn't have to pay somebody.
Again, cost efficient. Yeah, it'd be extremely cost efficient not to do that.
And it's like, but then you think about is there any place in the world where being cost efficient is bad? It is like, oh wait, the entertainment industry where there's a lot of artists and all these people need to make money. So it's like you get, let's think of someone big like Marvel, Secret Invasion. They used AI art, and me myself, I get the vision. I can always do the devil's advocate. I see the vision. You make this opening look weird and like almost like art or almost like people, just like kind of like the theme of the thing. I get it. I feel it. But also, this is Marvel. You could have probably got an artist to do something that would have probably maybe even looked cooler than AI, because now this is like dated. It almost feels dated. That's what AI looked like at that time. That's what AI was at that time, versus like if they would have just got an artist to almost like invent a style. And like almost how like the Spider-Verse style is like almost an iconic thing. Almost like invent a paint look, invent some kind of look that when I look at it, it embodies that. Oh, it looks almost weird. The ability to like something happens and actor can't make it, so we can like AI his face onto something.
Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
He's very like sick.
But then there's also like, what happens? Like Bruce Willis is sick. He sells over the rights to his image, which is something he may have already done.
He did. Yeah. There's a Russian commercial, a beer commercial.
Yeah. And
he's
then
tied up to a pole and it looks exactly like him. And they're like, what the fuck? He's just speaking Russian. That's literally the only difference, bro.
And it's like, I see that and I'm like, I get it. I feel it. But
I wonder if they're going to have like an AI retirement plan.
Yeah.
One day?
You
still get the check. You get the check.
That's what I was going to say. Like, but like, how far does that go? Because it's like, what if
someone just exploits you completely, bro?
Oh yeah, exactly. Because like that, then leading over to the Taylor Swift thing, where it's like the idea to have your face, my face, your face, anyone's face, just from taking a picture or something, and being able to like add them to a project that you're doing, edit something, adjust their angle, turn their head or something, which is something like I've seen like in like the new Google Pixel, like crazy things you can do with the camera, and it's just like
you can remove people, no?
Yeah, or you can like. You can make a group photo with people who weren't there if you all can actually make the group photo happen. But you can all like stand there and then it'll make the photo for you. And it's
interesting.
It's like, that picture didn't happen. What is that picture? I don't know what that picture is.
We had one of us camping where you put a teddy bear in place of somebody.
Oh, yeah.
And the teddy bear looked real. It looked like a real teddy bear.
Just a teddy bear sitting there. I mean, like, even if I did that now...
But it didn't look bad, though. Yeah. It would look better now, yeah.
Yeah, even if I did that now, using that same program, probably it looked better. And it's like... But that's dangerous. I like the idea of the average person being able to mess around with that. But then, like, the average person gets a picture of Taylor Swift. The average person gets a picture of Robert Downey Jr. Or anyone. Before we go, that idea of the channels thing... I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I want that, but I also kind of get it, because I also, part of me is like, if I don't have nothing to watch, I don't have nothing to, I mean, look, all I'm saying is everybody would hate it, but I also feel like it's like everybody's kind of like chasing dopamine, filling in your time, you're working, you got your music, you got this, that, and the other. Now imagine that. For really much anything.
Would it be like fan art on like steroids? Like fan projects on steroids?
Yeah, it'd be like imagine if I could put AI YouTube and it would come up
AI
with
episodes of this, bro.
Exactly. Just AI videos and creators that don't even exist. Can I get a creator who is African American, but he has a very Hispanic accent, and he's talking about how monkeys used shrooms to evolve, but he's also very spiritual, and he's talking about this, that, and the other, and then it's just like, bam, dropped it for me, and it's like, now I gotta
now you got like 2 seasons of this shit.
Yeah, and I have like multiple episodes or it's like this guy's going into topics.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably inviting, maybe he invites guests of like, now have like AI Will Smith on the show, AI Joe Rogan. Like, all I'm saying is that sounds fucked up, but it also sounds
plausible
and enticing. I know nobody wants to hear the word. What do you mean that sounds enticing? You're not gonna tell me that doesn't sound
at your fingertips, bro.
And I'm saying quality. I don't mean the slop we have now. I mean like quality enough for if me and you got it today, we wouldn't have even had a reason to suspect it. But yeah.
Interesting.